We're back on Girl Talk here at Custom Audio Video with Erin, and we're being joined now by Shembra Carter. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
We're talking about the Lowcountry Harmonic Egg. I'm so excited about this.
I can't wait to hear
It's
details.
very cool. We've, again, got to chat about your background. I know that you're an RN,
Correct.
done a lot of wonderful things, but you said you're sort of in your element now. You love this new venture. Share with us a little bit about what a Harmonic Egg is and what you do.
Okay, so the Harmonic Egg, I'm so excited to bring this technology to the Lowcountry. It is sort of ancient healing principles brought to the 21st century. There's only about 50 in the United States right now.
Oh,
this
are
is
there
the
really?
first one in South Carolina,
Okay.
with 150 contracts pending. So it's starting to gain momentum, and I'm excited about that.
What does it look like? What's it feel like? What's it do? Why do I want to? I know.
Why do we want to
Why do
step
we
in
want
there?
to step in there?
So it is literally the shape of an egg, but if you're into sacred geometry, it's a dodecahedron. And
Okay,
it's
got
made,
it.
It's made out of wood. So it's birch and maple, and so when you get on the inside, it is like you're on the inside of a guitar. So the
Oh,
acoustics
wow.
are.
See,
Now
it's
she's speaking our
so
language.
cool. It's so. When you go in, do you sit? Do you lay? Do
You're
you,
in a zero gravity chair, so you're lying in a chair, and
Okay.
so the sounds, the frequency, vibration, light. It creates this vortex of energy. It reverberates off the panels, and so you're sitting in the center, and it's 360 degrees of sound healing.
So what does
Wow.
that actually? Do you control it? How does all that work? Do you take histories of people?
I do.
Okay.
So depending on what they're coming in for, some people have very specific goals. Some are spiritual, some are physical, some are emotional, some are all three because we're mind, body, spirit.
Sure.
So it works on all three of those. So we're working on our energetic body.
And so what is the time period that you're within the egg, and then how about a session, or I don't know really, is that what you call them?
A session, yes.
Okay.
So they're 50 minutes. The
Okay.
first 40 is the sound and light, and the last 10 is just light and silence as your body integrates the session.
So eyes open
Or closed.
or closed.
Yeah, so your body's going to absorb the nanometers of the light, whether they're open or closed.
And then what do you recommend as far as a series? I know oftentimes it takes us a little bit to...
For the healing process.
Right, exactly.
So depending on what you're there for, so people who have chronic pain or chronic illness, it's good for Epstein-Barr, Lyme disease.
Oh, it is, okay.
Wow.
Stress, anxiety, PTSD, autism. So it sort of depends on why you're there, depends on how many sessions you're going to need.
When someone comes out, then do you have a debriefing with them? Do they share their experience?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How does that work?
Yes. So again, depending on what you're in for, it depends on what selections are used, what instruments are used. And when I say instruments, it is the piano, guitar, harp, violin, cello.
Sounds wonderful.
Sanskrit mantras.
Doesn't it?
It's nature sounds, it's the crackling fire, it's wind, it's the ocean, it's dolphins, it's whales. And so these sounds, the sound waves correlate with different organs in your
Sure.
body. So the flute in the color orange is really good to heal your liver. Drumming in the color red is good to boost your immune system. The higher frequencies, bells, lights, and things like that are good for your higher consciousness.
I mean, how fun is this?
Well, it's cool because she brought this wonderful book about unlocking the secrets, the ancient secrets. So this is something that's been time tested.
Sure. The Aborigines used the didgeridoo thousands of years ago to heal bones. So we're just pulling on ancient principles, but again, just bringing it
back.
Bringing it back.
I was just going to say, how did all this come into being? Not necessarily the history of it, but just kind of translating this into something that is accessible for most people.
Yeah, well, I think the inventor, Gail Lynn, has been into sound and light therapy for a long time.
Okay.
And so she's helped over 20,000 people in her center in Westminster, Colorado. And I flew out to meet her.
Oh, you did?
I did, to get into the egg and to meet her, and that's all it took.
And what was your experience going into
amazing.
the egg?
I went in one time and I bought one, and now it's here.
There it is,
There you go.
exactly.
You were-
So there it is. So, yeah.
Why the transformation, or why the excitement? What was it that was sort of the moment that you said, this is something that I really want
I
to
think
continue?
because being a nurse for 20 years, I've kind of just have been disappointed with the modalities out there. Pharmaceuticals are pushed very hard, and there's a time and a place for that.
Sure.
But they have side effects, and they're really just masking symptoms a lot of the time. So this is really getting to On an energetic level, if you think about what we are sound, we are light, we
Sure.
are vibration molecularly. And so it's just using those concepts.
You seem very peaceful, so this
Very
is wonderful.
peaceful.
I love
I'm
it.
sold.
Stay with me. Stay with us. There's a lot more to come here on Girl Talk.